Hey, don't try what you're about to see at home. We are what you call experts.
That's right, we do this for a living.
This week on MiracleBusters, the team tries to change ordinary water into fruit of the vine fit for a king, and cross waterways without water vessels. Who are the MiracleBusters? Owen O.
Those are on the bottom of the floor.
And Owen B.
Wow, that was not...
Between them, over 20 years of experience. Joining them, Harper,
Bunnies get the grapefruit wine.
Chloe,
I just grabbed this because this is orange. I put it.
Hey!
and Reagan.
Hold on. Owen, wait.
They don't just tell you about the miracles, they put them to the test.
So here's how the urban legend goes. A guy is at a wedding with some of his buddies. Then the host commits the biggest party blunder ever. He runs out of wine.
So the man's mother comes up to him to tell him that there is no more wine. He essentially asks, what in the world does she want him to do about it? Well, he directs some of the servers to fill up the 6 empty stone jars with water and then go serve some to the caterer. As it turns out, the water had been transformed into wine, and not just any wine, but good wine.
We have one of them with water and we pour it out, and then we have the other with like colored water or grape juice, and then we pour that out to show that it turned to wine. You have the jar, and then you put food coloring like on the inside of it, and then as you're pouring it out, it starts to turn red because it like mixes with the stuff on the side.
She's a genius.
A+, here you go.
If you have wrap, you squish the grape, and then it gets into a liquid, and you put it in there, into the water, and you mix and you keep on going, and then you have wine.
First of all, what color grapes are we gonna use?
Purple.
Guys,
Red.
we could have blueberries, strawberries, mix them together.
We should do that though. That makes
That
sense.
would work.
Because some blueberries are sour, and the strawberries will make it sweet.
Is
We
wine
have sour and sweet wine.
a
Right?
dark purple or
Sweet and
red?
sour.
It's more like a dark purple.
How
Mix
will
some
Harper
grapes,
say something?
some bowls, and mash up the grapes. Stir with a stick, and
No, but we need water then to pour this stuff.
What happens if
Mix
we
it
try
in.
to put water into the grapes and then smash?
To test this miracle, the team is going to need at least 1 stone jar, water, and a way to serve the beverage.
These ones don't have holes in it, and then but they're not stone. They're plastic.
They have small holes.
They're plastic.
Well, we could put tinfoil or plastic.
Yeah,
in
go
there.
find something else. No, I think we should stick with this. We could just put let's just put like tape or whatever.
Yeah, you can line the hole.
There you go. Reagan, where'd Reagan go? Reagan, we need Reagan. Blackberries and raspberries. And strawberries. We're changing our idea a little bit. We need blackberries and strawberries because blackberries are black and they're kind of purple and they're tangy a little bit. Don't we need tinfoil yet too? Yes.
According to the original miracle story, the stone jars were on hand massive, each able to hold 20 to 30 gallons of water.
Obviously, we don't have a massive pot that can hold 20 to 30 gallons. This is what we ended up with for our experiment.
Winemaking is a process that normally takes 2 months at a minimum. Starting with grapes, they need to be picked, crushed, fermented, and aged. How is the team going to make ordinary water transform into wine? With no grapes at all.
We got a hole in the bottom, so we need to put duct tape over it, so it does not leak. This. Can't get out. Alright, now.
Reagan and Owen O try this myth at its most basic. Taking a stone pot and putting water in, will they get wine when they pour it out?
Still water.
Tell me if it tastes like wine. It doesn't taste like wine? No. Dang it.
The team then tries 2 more ways that at least turn the water more visually into something that looks like wine.
What's the cut green in it?
It's not right.
Not
But with the time constraint of this miracle needing to be instantaneous, there's just no way they can transform water into wine.
One more blackberry?
Yeah, do that.
I just did add a blackberry.
Yeah.
No, add a
No,
raspberry.
but you could use the outside, the spoon, and then just put the liquid in there. Reagan, why would you say that?
Now,
I don't know, we already
need
have
some more
blood.
water.
More water.
Now we kind of don't let anything else go by
Okay,
besides
let's put a
the
paper towel under it so it doesn't.
Don't let anything else besides the
Alright,
drinks.
Chloe, go back to the
One of them might not be the end of the world, but like,
There we go. It's alright if a few seeds get in there. It's alright.
who wants to taste it now?
Me.
Okay, well, Chloe, go. Cause she has less seeds.
No.
Is it sour?
It tastes horrible. I'm sorry.
Well, this is definitely busted. There's no way to just turn water into wine, even though with the perfect stone jar. It's just not scientifically possible.
Even the best water into wine party trick requires you to already have wine.
But here's the catch. This miracle really happened.
In the book of John, chapter 2, Jesus is attending a wedding. And at that time, according to Jewish custom, wedding feasts typically lasted like a whole week. On day 3, they ran out of wine. So Mary, Jesus' mother, tells him about the problem and implies that she knows he can fix it. Jesus does indeed transform 6 giant stone jars of water into the best wine the wedding goers had ever had.
This one's a classic. Who doesn't want to be able to cross any body of water, no matter how deep, just by walking across it?
This myth is found in cultures worldwide, from ninja stories to miraculous sightings of sea walkers.
When it comes to being able to water walk, legends range from going across the water in nothing but bare feet to elaborate vessels to help cross H2O. The team is going to try to figure out how to keep themselves afloat.
Okay, guys. You know how oil floats on water?
Uh-huh.
What happens if we put oils on our socks? We can just run across the water.
What happens if we just put foam blocks on our feet, and then you could just you're gonna have to bounce across the water.
not
Yeah, but
bricks.
then the foam is gonna get water in it and they're gonna smash. Put oil on the foam.
We could put bricks or no, that's sink.
Bricks? Bricks would sink.
We need like 1,600 pool noodles, cut them apart, put them on our feet,
We also
tape
need
them
oil
together,
and socks.
and then bing bang boom.
Are we going with Harper's idea or Owen's idea?
We could put bubble wrap on our feet and our body.
Fat foam, like foam blocks though, because you have to be able to fit on them and they have to be able to go in the water.
If you got a tennis racket and then put plastic on the bottom and then put it on your feet and then you just
Like
Run.
snowshoes?
yeah, kind of, only on water.
I get it.
Oh yeah.
And then you put plastic on the bottom so you don't sleep.
In the end, the team decides 2 different methods to test: tinfoil shoes and using flotation cushions to stay afloat on the surface.
It didn't work.
Here, we got to tape it inside.
Okay, I can go. Oh, that feels better.
Okay, you're ready.
Here I go, Chloe. Okay, run. Run.
You should duct tape it.
Come on, Chloe.
We are.
In recorded history, ninja myths point to them being able to run on water. There are even historical contraptions that are suspected to have helped them run over the waves. Technically speaking, Walking over pure water just isn't possible.
It's not working. She's stupid.
I'm gonna fall in the water!
Wow, that was not.
The only way it can be done is by converting it to a high-density fluid, or one with high viscosity. Also, if you think you can run at 30 meters per second, then you'll have the ability to run across water.
The bottom of the line is that there's just no way to run, much less walk across water without lots of extra help or water density adjustments.
And yet, this one's really happened too.
In the Bible, in the book of Matthew, chapter 14, we read about Jesus walking on water. In the early hours of the morning, the disciples were far out on the Sea of Galilee when they saw Jesus walking toward them. The disciples were terrified and they thought that he was a ghost, but he was really there. One of his disciples even tried to walk out and join him.
I don't get it. We weren't able to recreate these miracles. How could Jesus do them?
Jesus is the Son of God, both 100% God and 100% man. When it comes to miracles and the salvation of humankind, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible.
Though we as humans try to explain much as we can in the world around us with science, but some things cannot be explained.
That doesn't mean science is bad. In fact, science is lots of fun.
This summer we'll be diving into fields of science as well as learning about some of Jesus' miracles at Vacation Bible School.
We hope you'll join us for God's Wonder Lab. Jesus does the impossible.
He has done marvelous things. Learn all about them and have lots of fun at VBS the evenings of August 9th through the 12th. Register in person by stopping by St. John or go online to stjohnlutheranlaverne.org.